Congressional earmarks that waste our money, leading the fight to ban congressional stock trading, and cracking down on oil company price gouging so we stop paying for big oil's greed. That's Katie Porter, protecting Orange County taxpayers, getting things done.
I'm Katie Porter, and I approve this message.
I'm Karen. I'm living with HIV, and I'm on Cabenuva.
For adults who are undetectable, Cabenuva is the only complete long-acting HIV treatment you can get every other month. It's 2 injections from a healthcare provider.
I really like the flexibility, and for me, it's one less thing to think about while traveling.
Don't receive Cabenuva if you're allergic to its ingredients or if you're taking certain medicines which may interact with Cabenuva. Serious side effects include allergic reactions, post-injection reactions, liver problems, and depression. If you have a rash and other allergic reaction symptoms, stop Cabenuva and get medical help right away. Tell your doctor if you have liver problems or mental health concerns, and if you are pregnant, breastfeeding, or considering pregnancy. Some of the most common side effects include injection site reactions, fever, and tiredness. If you switch to Cabenuva, attend all treatment appointments. Ready to treat your HIV in a different way? Ask your doctor about every other month Cabenuva. With every other month Cabenuva,
I'm good to go.
NBC4 News at 11 a.m. starts with breaking news.
Breaking news, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband, Paul Pelosi, is hospitalized after being attacked with a hammer during a home invasion. San Francisco police just held a press conference with an update. Good morning, everyone. I'm Kathy Vara in for Michael. Today, let's get straight over to NBC4's Conan Nolan. He has the very latest from our newsroom. Conan.
That's right, Kathy. San Francisco police in their news conference just a few minutes ago would not go into a motive for the attack, saying that's based still on their investigation. They're still trying to probe exactly what caused this to happen, but they say the man who is in custody, it is clearly he's a believer in QAnon conspiracies. SFPD says that the officers were called to the home of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi in the upscale Pacific Heights neighborhood of the city of San Francisco, around 2:27 this morning. This after they had received a call that a man had broken into the home. Now, Speaker Pelosi is in Washington, but her 82-year-old husband was there, Paul Pelosi, and police apparently making their way into the home actually saw him being beaten with a hammer. This is SFPD Chief William Scott just a few minutes ago.
The suspect pulled the hammer away from Mr. Pelosi and violently assaulted him with it. Our officers immediately tackled the suspect, disarmed him, took him into custody, requested emergency backup, and rendered medical aid. The suspect has been identified as 42-year-old David DePepe. Mr. Pelosi and Mr. DePepe were transported to a local hospital for treatment.
Now, according to the New York Times and NBC News, the assailant asked outright, "Where is Nancy?" when he made his way into the home. That, according to a person who was briefed by the police department. We understand that Mr. Pelosi, according to health officials at the hospital where he was taken, will have a full recovery. But again, the investigation into exactly why this took place, it appears, according to NBC News, that the social media posts of the man in custody talked about transhumanism, that is a conspiracy that people in Congress weren't actually humans, but they're actually a foreign species, all sorts of outrageous QAnon conspiracies that apparently was posted by the person that they have in custody. Once again, that person is now being charged with attempted homicide as well as assault with a deadly weapon. SFPD says they are going to give us more information when they get it or when they have essentially established a motive for the attack. But once again, Nancy Pelosi's husband, Paul Pelosi, 82 years old, is expected to recover fully. He's in the hospital. Nancy Pelosi, again, the House Speaker, monitoring developments from Washington, D.C., where we first learned of this episode during a statement from her office. I'm Conan Nolan, NBC4 News. Back to you.
All right, Conan, thank you so much. This is obviously a breaking news story, so we will have updates throughout the day on air and online. Right now on our NBCLA website, we have more on this morning's police update we told you about. And we have more breaking news right now. Sad news, rock and roll trailblazer Jerry Lee Lewis has died. That is according to his publicist.
Love drives a man insane. You broke my will, what a thrill. All the fire.
This afternoon, flowers will be placed on his Hollywood Walk of Fame star. NBC's Mark Barger has more on his life, his career, and controversies.
Here he is jumping and jolting Jerry Lee Lewis.
It was 1957 when a 21-year-old from Louisiana burst into the national spotlight. A pioneer in a new era in American music, rock and roll. From that moment on, Jerry Lee Lewis would be forever known for his flamboyant style, both on and off stage. Jerry Lee Lewis was born in 1935 into a poor but very religious family. His parents mortgaged their farm to buy Lewis his own piano, and at 8 years old, he taught himself to play, merging the styles of gospel, country, and the blues he so revered.
If that piano could talk, we'd both be in trouble.
In 1956, after reading about Elvis Presley, Lewis headed to Memphis and Sun Records. Within a year, hit songs catapulted him to the top of the country and R&B charts in the U.S. and overseas. But Lewis's meteoric rise was followed by a fall from grace just as sudden. His marriage to his 13-year-old second cousin Myra caused the cancellation of a British tour and prompted scandalous headlines that followed him for years.
It took me 12 years to make that comeback. But when I did, I made it. I knew I'd make it.
It wasn't until the late 60s that Lewis was back in the top 10, switching from rock and roll to country. But the years on the road had taken a toll.
He drank 2 3/5 of whiskey a day, and I felt the tequila to sober up on to do my show.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain.
Some of the drama of Lewis's life played out in a 1989 film starring actor Dennis Quaid. It shared the title of Lewis's biggest hit. In a career that spanned more than half a century, Lewis garnered more than 20 gold albums and the Recording Academy's Lifetime Achievement Award.
I love those applause. Thank you.
And few have ever earned as many as Jerry Lee Lewis. Mark Barger, NBC News.
Incredible music. Well, right now, the LA City Council is meeting to carry out city business in person. The council chamber is packed, even though protesters were not allowed in, as calls continue for council members Kevin De Leon and Gil Cedillo to resign in the wake of that racist audio leak. Let's get out to NBC4's McCullough Medina. He is live at City Hall with the latest. McCullough?
Kathy, good morning. You said protesters weren't allowed inside, so they're outside right now here on Main Street. They blocked traffic as they continue to protest, demanding the resignations of council members Kevin De Leon and Gil Cedillo. They said they'll be out here at least until the council meeting is underway. Let me take you inside the council meeting right now. Council members working right now to continue on with business as usual. On the agenda, they have 2 big items they're dealing with right now. A lot of supporters of council member Mark Wrigley Thomas, who's under federal indictment, they want the council to reverse their action to reinstate